Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. With a radiant smile on his face, the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, once shared a remarkable story after completing his salah in the masjid. He ascended the pulpit and addressed the people, saying, "Remain seated where you are." After everyone settled, he asked, "Do you know why I gathered you here and asked you to stay seated?" They replied, "Allah and His Messenger know best," meaning they had no idea what he was about to say. He continued, "I didn't call you here to give you any worldly goods or to warn you of some immediate danger. Rather, I gathered you to share something important. A man named Tamim, he used to be a Christian, recently embraced Islam and pledged allegiance to me. Allahu Akbar. He told me a story that confirms what I have already told you about the one-eyed deceiver, the Dajjal." And this is the story Tamim shared. Tamim explained that he once sailed across the sea with 30 others from the tribes of Lakham and Judam. During their journey, they were caught in fierce storms that battered them for an entire month. Eventually, they saw an island and steered their ship nearby. They used smaller boats to get to the island because the ship couldn't dock right at the shore. As they stepped onto the island, they encountered a strange creature, unlike any animal or human they'd ever seen. It was so completely covered in hair that they couldn't tell which side was the front or the back. They asked it, "What are you?" The creature replied, "I am the Jassasa." They were puzzled and asked, "What is a Jassasa?" It responded, "Go to the man in the monastery. He is eager to know about you." Tamim said, "When it referred to him as a man, we got scared. Why would a human being send us to another human unless something was off? We thought maybe it was a devil or something evil, so we ran quickly until we reached the monastery. Inside, they saw the most astonishing figure they had ever encountered. He was massive in size and bound tightly in chains. His hands were shackled to his neck, and his legs were bound from the knees to the ankles in iron. They asked him, "Who are you?" He replied, "I'll tell you who I am, but first tell me who you are and how you ended up here." They told him, "We are a group of Arabs who set sail on a ship. We were tossed around by powerful waves for a month, and we eventually found this island. We encountered a strange, hairy creature who directed us to you, saying you wanted to know about us." The chained man then asked them several questions. "Tell me about the date palms of Baisan." Baisan is a region in the area of Sham. They said, "What about them?" He asked, "Do the trees still bear fruit?" They replied, "Yes, they do." He said, "Soon they will stop producing fruit." "Tell me about the lake of Tabaria." They responded, "It still contains plenty of water." He said, "The time is near when it will dry up." "What about the spring of Zuga?" They answered, "Yes, there is a lot of water, and the people use it to irrigate their lands." He said, "It will also soon dry up." "Tell me about the unlettered prophet. Has he appeared yet?" They answered, "Yes, he has come. He left Makkah and now resides in Medina." He asked, "Did the Arabs fight against him?" They said, "Yes." He asked, "What was the outcome?" They said, "He has been victorious, and many Arabs have accepted his message." The chained man then said, "Is that truly so?" They confirmed, "Yes, it is." He replied, "It is better for them to follow him." Then he said, "Now let me tell you who I am. I am the Messiah." Note, he did not say false Messiah, but the Prophet, peace be upon him, clarified that he meant the Dajjal. He continued, "Very soon I will be granted permission to leave. When that happens, I will travel the entire earth. There will not be a village or town except that I will enter it within 40 nights, except for Makkah and Medina. Those two cities are off limits to me. Every time I try to enter them, angels stand at their gates with drawn swords, preventing me from stepping foot inside. Every path leading to them is guarded by angels." At this point in the story, the Prophet, peace be upon him, struck the pulpit with his stick and said, "This is Medina," expressing his joy and pride. Then he turned to the companions and said, Did I not tell you? Did I not inform you that he will not be able to enter Medina? They replied, Yes, indeed you did. He then said, Don't forget to send peace and blessings upon me, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He added, I really appreciated Tamim's story and how it supports what I've been telling you, especially regarding Makkah and Medina, that Dajjal, indeed, he is in the east, in the east, in the east. And he gestured in that direction with his hand. Allahu Akbar. This story is filled with wisdom and deep lessons. May Allah allow us to reflect, benefit, and be protected from the fitnah of Dajjal, and may He grant us paradise. Ameen.